friends, and welcome back to Mrs. Borton's Basement. Our lesson today is on reading words with more than one syllable. And in order to do that, in order to get ahead and to start to look at reading words that have more than one beat in them, just instead of just reading those 3-letter words or 1-letter words, we're going to start seeing bigger and bigger words. And how do we attack that? So in order to take a look at those bigger words, we have to understand that there are different kinds of syllables, and that will help us to pronounce each syllable and then understand how to pronounce the whole larger word. So today our lesson is on the difference between an open syllable and a closed syllable. And then when we get into another lesson, we're going to break those bigger words down and determine whether they're in fact an open syllable or a closed syllable. And you'll see how that's going to help you start to read these bigger words. So, in order to do this lesson, we're going to have to take a look at a really helpful tool that looks like a house. And I want you to notice that in our house today, we're going to have some letters here. And then we'll have this door. And if our door is closed, then we will be ending our word with a consonant. And if our door is open, there won't be a letter here, and we're going to end with a vowel. So let's take a look at some of these words and how this tool, this house, will help us. So here's our first word. Now you'll notice, because I can see that doorknob, you'll notice my door is closed. There's a consonant here at the end. So I have a consonant, an H, an I, which is a vowel, and an M, which is another consonant. So this pattern is a C, V, C pattern, consonant, vowel, consonant. Hopefully this vowel is on a yellow background. Sometimes my TV will fade in and out. But this vowel, that vowel will be on a yellow card. That'll help you to remember that that's a vowel. So when I sound this out, it's going to sound like I, and that word is him. And this vowel was a short vowel. It said I, that scrunchy nose I, I. It did not say its name. It did not say long, strong I. Him. Now watch what happens when the door opens. The M went away. Now when this door opens, now we have a situation where this vowel has to be long and strong. It has to be long and strong, and it's going to have to say its name. So that word him without the M says I, hi. Here's the rule. If a syllable ends with a vowel, that vowel has to be long and strong. So always find your vowel in the syllable and then look here to see if it's missing the consonant. If it is, it's long and strong. Let's do another word. The door is closed. My vowel is going to be a short vowel, eh. The E is going to say eh. Let's sound it out. Ba-et, bet. I bet you read that word correctly. Now if I open that door and get rid of the T, now my syllable ends with a vowel. The vowel has to be very brave, and it has to say its name, E. Ba-e. So the word bet became B in this open syllable. Okay, the door is open, open syllable. That's going to help you if you watch that door. Here's a new word. The door is shut. I have a consonant, vowel, consonant. Because it ends, the syllable ends with a consonant, my O is going to say ah. G. Ah. T. Got. Let's see what happens when the door opens. The T goes away. This syllable does not end in a consonant. It ends with a vowel. The vowel has to be long and strong. So got becomes G. O. Go. You guys are doing a great job. Sound this out. Closed syllable. ends with a consonant. O says ah. N-a-d. Nod. I open that door. Now it ends with a vowel. The vowel is long and strong. It says O. N-o. No. So nod becomes no. Oh, a digraph. Shh. What's that gonna say? I'm gonna take a look. My door is closed. My syllable ends with a consonant. This E has to say eh. Shh. Ed. Shed. What happens when that door opens? The consonant's gone. The syllable ends with a E that says its name, E, because it's an open syllable. Sh, E, she. Shed became she. Look at this word, some interesting things. I have a blend. I have the 1-1-1 Sammy rule. Remember, the F at the end of a one syllable, one short vowel was at the end. I have to double it up to make one sound. What sound should you make? I do end with a consonant. There were two consonants that make one sound. So this is a closed syllable. So this U has to say fl, fluff, fluff. Open the door. My 1-1-1 Sammy rule FF went away. Now my U has to be long and strong because this is an open syllable, and it says flew, flew. Good job. What kind of a syllable is this? Now I threw this in to make you really think. Is my door open or closed? Let's take a look. The door is closed. This syllable ends with a consonant. That's an important rule. Not because there's two letters. Sometimes my friends get confused and they think, oh, 2 letters. It's open. My U has to say its name. No. This is a closed syllable. It still just has 2 letters, but because it ends with a consonant, that's the clue. It ends with a consonant. The door is closed. My U says up. Be careful with 2-letter words. Check out that ending sound or the ending letter. What about this one? It does have 2 letters. Is the door open or is the door closed? It's closed. Yeah, that means it ends with a consonant and my O is going to say ah, which is the short sound. On. Ah, on. Good. So that house is a great visual. It is a really good way to look at some of our little words to determine if it's open or closed syllable. And one more thing I want to show you. This is a closed syllable, right? I don't have the house to help us, but I know it ends with a consonant. I want to show you some marks that you'll see sometimes in the dictionary. A lot of times teachers will use these to help you be thinking about whether that vowel is long or strong. And the first one is this thing that looks like a smile. It's called a breve. And the breve tells us that the vowel is a short vowel. A, I, and are the short vowel sounds. This I says I, and this symbol, the breve, tells me that my vowel is a wimpy short vowel sound. And I like to say wimpy sometimes because that helps me. That smile, he's just a wimpy. He just smiles, he's wimpy, he's short. Now watch what happens on this next word. We know that this, even without the house, we know it's missing that consonant at the end. It ends with a vowel. So my vowel has to be very long and strong and say its name. And that's the symbol, the macron. Sometimes you can say macron or macron. I like to say macron. This is the symbol for the long, strong. Look at my mouth. It's long and strong. It's very serious, and it says its name. So wimpy was the breve. Long and strong is the macron. So we're going to see those symbols in our next lesson. Thanks for joining me today. This is a great start to open and close syllables. The next thing we're going to do is write some words, read some words and break down our syllables in bigger words to take a look and see if they're open or closed. I hope you'll join me.